New Jersey, the Garden State, a place known for diners, the shore, and apparently enigmatic night visitors.
It's sitting right there, all right? And then you got more, a lot more. You got another one over here. Just hovering around, just hanging out. Airlines don't just hang out, and those aren't helicopters.
Lately, the skies over New Jersey have been host to an otherworldly spectacle. Fleets of drones, weaving silently above towns and fields like digital fireflies on a mission. Residents are captivated, puzzled, and a little unnerved. What are they doing up there? Why do they keep coming back? And most importantly, should we be waving hello or ducking for cover? If you think this is a new phenomenon, think again. The skies over Jersey have always been good at keeping secrets. Who could forget the Great Panic of 1938, when Orson Welles' infamous War of the Worlds broadcast sent listeners into a frenzy, believing Martians had landed right here in Grover's Mill? Of course, those aliens were fictional. Or were they? Like the Martians of Welles' imagination, these drones tap into something primal, our fear of the unknown. But unlike the hoax of 1938, today's watchers are real. Real enough to prompt countless theories: government surveillance, corporate espionage, a particularly ambitious TikToker. Yet, as always, the truth seems just out of reach.
Sabrina, can you tell me what the Pentagon is doing to address this issue of drone sightings over New Jersey? It's near sensitive installations. The FBI is involved. What is the Pentagon doing?
Sure. So at this time, aware of those drone sightings that have been reported, at this time we have no evidence that these activities are coming from a foreign entity or the work of an adversary. We're going to continue to monitor what is happening, but at no point were our installations threatened when this activity was occurring.
Can you rule out that these are American drones or U.S. military drones?
These are not U.S. military drones.
Now, if I were telling this story in the style of a modern Dear Abby column, I'd start with the question on everyone's mind: what should we do about these buzzing intruders? Well, dear listener, let's address a few types of drone witnesses. To the nervous neighbor: if you're worried these drones are spying, remember this: they've probably seen your untamed lawn and your last Amazon delivery. Scandalous. But truly, if they're here to conquer, drones will win. In the meantime, I suggest practicing your best wave. Nothing unsettles a watcher more than a warm Jersey hello. To the curious observer: for you brave detectives out there, I suggest you document the patterns. Take notes, make videos, and start a drone-watching society. Mystery loves company, and perhaps you'll crack the case. Here's a question worth pondering. If these drones are watching us, what do we want them to witness? What story of humanity are they silently documenting each night? Could our own government be behind this drone activity? Regardless, staying grounded, thinking critically, and keeping a clear head are far more powerful than letting fear, emotion, or hysteria take control. The skies have always held mysteries. From ancient stargazers charting the constellations to 20th century Jerseyans panicking over a potential alien contact, we've always looked up with equal parts wonder and dread. Maybe the drones are nothing more than tech toys or tools, but maybe, just maybe, they're mirrors reflecting who we are. The question isn't just what they're doing, it's what we're showing them. And that, dear viewers, is a story worth telling. If these drones are the result of government experiments, there's a natural tendency to feel distrust, uncertainty, and paranoia. We may wonder, are they tracking us for some larger purpose? Are we being monitored or even controlled? But instead of succumbing to fear and panic, we must adopt a mindset of critical thinking and skepticism. Governments throughout history have conducted experiments that raised similar fears, whether in the name of national security, science, or surveillance. While this can feel unsettling, maintaining emotional resilience is key. Avoid falling into the trap of overthinking or assuming the worst. Focus on the questions, not the assumptions. Ask yourself, what actionable steps can we take? How can we protect our privacy, demand transparency, and remain vigilant without giving in to paranoia? Grounding ourselves in rationality and preparation helps us maintain balance. Now, as we reflect on these strange nightly drone sightings, one thing becomes clear. This is a story worth telling. Whether they are controlled by governments, foreign entities, or something far beyond our understanding, the questions remain. What are they watching? What do they want from us? But here's the real challenge. No matter who or what is behind these drones, we must resist the urge to let fear dictate our response. How we choose to behave in uncertain times defines who we are. So let's explore what might happen if these drones are linked to one of the following 3 different real-life possibilities and scenarios. Now, if the drones are controlled by foreign entities, whether hostile or otherwise, it's easy to feel a surge of anxiety and fear. The idea of foreign powers watching us, gathering intelligence, or even trying to influence us from afar can trigger a deep sense of insecurity. However, rather than reacting with panic, staying calm and united is essential. In times of uncertainty, community becomes our greatest strength. We must resist the urge to let fear divide us and instead focus on collaborative problem solving. Encourage open dialogue and cooperation, whether it's with neighbors, communities, or nations. Recognize that fear thrives in isolation. History has shown that people thrive when they face challenges together. Stay informed, but avoid sensationalism. Seek out credible sources, fact-checking information, and supporting transparency and accountability from all parties involved. Our ability to think clearly, despite uncertainty, will always be our greatest asset. Now, let's consider the possibility of something beyond our understanding: alien life forms. The very notion of extraterrestrial beings watching us may trigger existential fears and questions. What if they are observing us, or even interacting with our world, on levels far beyond what we can comprehend? This is where acceptance of the unknown becomes crucial. Instead of fear, curiosity and openness should guide us. In the face of something entirely unfamiliar, we must embrace the possibility that there are mysteries beyond our current understanding. And that's okay. We should focus on fostering emotional stability by embracing the idea that some things may remain unknown. Anxieties often arise from the fear of the unknown, but when we accept the mystery rather than fear it, we create space for informed action. In times of uncertainty, mindfulness and reflection can ground us. No matter who or what is controlling these drones, it's not the end of the world, at least not yet. How we respond to these unknowns defines our future. Here are some key strategies to remain emotionally and psychologically stable. Limit the flow of fearful information. Constantly refreshing news or social media can increase anxiety. Set boundaries on how much time you spend consuming information about drones and focus on credible sources. Stay connected and support each other. Isolation can breed fear. Build a network of trusted friends, family, or communities. Shared understanding and communication create stronger foundations for resilience. Practice mindfulness and grounding techniques. In uncertain times, focus on being present. Meditation, journaling, or nature walks can help reduce anxiety and cultivate peace amidst uncertainty. Seek facts, not fiction. Misinformation thrives in times of fear. Verify information from reliable sources and avoid falling into sensationalism or conspiracy theories that only heighten anxiety. Embrace the unknown. Not everything has an answer, and that's okay. Acknowledge the limits of what we understand and focus on what we can control, our mindset and our actions. As we explore the mystery of these drones, let's remain hopeful. The unknown can be unsettling, but we have the power to respond calmly and stay grounded. Stay alert, stay informed, and take small, actionable steps each day. Limit time on speculative or fear-driven media. Stay connected with trusted friends and communities. Focus on what you can control, your mindset and preparation. In times of uncertainty, keeping a clear head and remaining proactive will help us navigate the unknown with confidence.